Drive that funky soul. Get up, get yourself together. Drive that funky soul. Fred, get yourself together. Drive that funky soul. Driving, I need some money. Do you need some money? Drive that funky soul. The cat's on the corner. Drive that funky soul. The girls on the standing out there. Drive that funky soul. Raise up, get yourself together. Drive that. Raise up, get yourself together. Drive that funky. Red, hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Driving that funky soul and Washington and Baltimore, Philadelphia, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, Houston, that's Dallas, St. Coast, next door neighbor, driving that funky soul. Drive your funky soul. Raise up, get yourself together. Drive that funky soul. Drive on. Soul in Houston, Texas, that's up together with the funky soul. In Mobile, Alabama, they're getting that funky soul. Raise up, get yourself together, drive that funky soul. Los Angeles, raise up, get yourself together, drive that funky soul. Birmingham, raise up, get yourself together, and drive that funky soul. On the island, mom, get yourself together, drive that funky soul. Together and drive that funky soul. Going to get it, going to get it. Got to get some money, drive that funky soul. Got to get some money, gotta get some money. I need plenty of money. Oh yeah, I need plenty of money. Bread, I need Since the man got three, we better well use the three, you understand? All three of them. Can we use the three? Take them on home, Brad. Take them. Get up. Get yourself together. And dance that funky soul. And drive that funky soul. You don't miss nothing you never had, but you miss so much that you wish you could get. I guess you can put that together. It takes a man to find a woman, it takes a woman to find what a man used to be. Get up! Get on up! That funky soul. Everybody, somebody, that funky soul. Everybody, somebody, that funky soul. Get up, goes up together, don't funky soul. Get up, goes up together. We had it good, you know.
And down, and the pimp on the corner looks like the sharpest cat in town. Jungle rule, can't be no fool. Might get caught by the hook of a crook, hard time for cool. Look out, Jay, what you say, what you carrying, brother. I hope you're clean, cause the man is mean, or don't come another further. We all know the answer will come out in time. I might even carry some of your load right along with mine. Thank you, man, Mr. Please, cause I must be Hercules. I must be Hercules. Like a bird on the wing, I just wanna be free enough to do my thing. I can feel the pressure from every side. If you're not gonna help, don't hurt, just pass me by. No. I must be Hercules. Jungle rule, can't be no fool. The devil is on the loose, no cool. Got your feet in the sand. Got to be down with the cats around, and still got to face the man. Talk about me if you please, but but I must be Hercules. Hercules. I must be Hercules. Ducking rocks, catching stone. Newton, how can I survive what's going on? Big steel borrow. Somehow I've got to make it till tomorrow. Can't depend on no one else. Coming up the hard way, I've got to save myself. Must be Hercules. I must be Hercules. Talk about me if you please. I must be Hercules.
Hey you, hey you with the curly bush on your head, baby. You know you're looking good, you know you're looking good, you know you're looking good. Soul sister, 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 woo. You're looking good, honey.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, baby.
Hey you, hey you with the bad hip boots on, little girl. Girl, you're the baddest in the world. It sure would be nice, honey, if I could just make you my girl. And when you walk, you know you'll let me know that you're so very much together, 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 together. Woo. And when you talk to me, honey, you know you make me feel lighter than a feather. I've never known it, but I've always wanted the best in life. And if I had you, honey, I know that I could forget about the rest in life. I can't conceal, no, the way I feel. You're about a head turner, you're about a soul runner. Hey you with the curly bush on your head, baby. You know you're looking good, you know you're looking good, you know you're looking good. Soul sister, 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 sister. Ooh. And hey you with the bad hip boots on, little girl, you're the baddest in the world. It sure would be nice, honey, honey, if I could just make you my girl.
I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. I done said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line. I've been on the right trail, but I must have used the wrong car. Hit us in a bad place, and I wonder what's good for. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. My head is in a bad place, but I'm having such a good time. I've been running, trying to catch hung up in my mind. Just got to give myself a good talking to this time. Just need a little brain salad surgery. I got to cure my insecurity. That I've been in the wrong place, but it must have been the right time. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong song. I've been in the right vein, but it seems like a wrong on. That I've been in the right world, but it seems like the wrong. Sneaking, peeping, hiding out down the street. See my life shaking with every who I meet. Refried confusion is making itself clear. Wonder which way I go to get on out of here. Cause I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. And I done said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line. I took the right road, but it must have took a wrong train. I took a right move, but I made it at the wrong time. I went in the right trail, but I made it in the wrong call. Head is in a good place, and I wonder what's bad for.
$1 to try to get on it. $1 to try to get on it. Usare ici.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We are just seconds away. Please be seated. Please be seated. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun.
Well, my wife came across her father's copy of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms and posted up on our kitchen wall. How do we stand for our rights and freedoms when we don't even know and understand them? I really began to think about this. We are not unique in not truly knowing our rights and freedoms. This is where the idea came from of making the Freedom Passport. It became my desire to get the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms and Bill of Rights into the hands of every Canadian. Something tangible and portable that they could carry with them, refer to and give away to family and friends. Something I wanted every household to have. I also added a page to the Freedom Passports for people to write a personal message to a friend or a loved one to whom they can gift the passport to. Our Freedom Passport mobile app allows individuals to compare the rights and freedoms found in their country's constitution or charter to other countries around the world. We have 34 countries so far and are adding new ones regularly. So, individuals can compare and contrast the rights and freedoms of their country with those of another country. The future of the Freedom Passport is simple: getting everyone to know their rights and freedoms and not just take them for granted. Remembering all those that gave their lives for the freedoms we have today. We know our national anthem. We should know our rights and freedoms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the founder of Freedom Passport, Mr. Daniel Jevkovic. Daniel Jevkovic.
Thank you so much. It's been a 2-year journey, and it's been exciting. I want to thank everyone here that have picked up the Freedom Passport, and many of you that have shared this, given it their friends and their family. And our goal is, and is moving forward, to make sure that every Canadian has one of these passports. On top of that, where my relationship came from was pressing a donation button with Rebel News. Not only did I press the button and donate, but I brought a relationship together that we're here after 2 years together in celebration of some amazing person, Tamara Lich, which you'll meet later tonight. So as a collective, what is our goal? Our collective is a goal, all of us, is to make Canada the most amazing, unique place in the world, in the planet, for people to want to come and live, raise a family, be able to worship freely, right? And get a good education. So, where Freedom Passport is going is we've moved into now a mobile app. With that mobile app, you become a premium member. I'm bringing in all the countries of the world. Right now we have 34, adding new ones every month. And what that does is allows people from all over the world to be able to compare Canada to the United States, Canada to Russia, Russia to Ukraine, North Korea to South Korea. And it gives people an understanding of what is available and what countries really work the best and what is best for them. But most importantly, it's continuing to educate everyone of what their rights and freedoms are and stand for them. And tonight we're here to celebrate, to party, to have a phenomenal time together. We've all done our part. We're all here doing unique things for Canada, and we're gonna have a really, really good time. And lastly, there's a voting section on the Premium Passport or on the Premium mobile app that you can actually vote on what you think the best topic is from whatever country. And you can go back to that and see where everyone is leaning, where they're leaning towards. And again, it just brings us all together as an interactive opportunity to see where our country is going and what could be done to change things to the better. From this, I'd like to show you 2 more videos and really get on with the show tonight. Here we go. Thank you.
Oh, hi, everybody. Ezra Levant here from Rebel News. I'm sorry I can't be with you in person because of family reasons, but boy, I bet it's just a great time today. You know, I had the pleasure of hearing Tamara and Dwayne Lich play last weekend, and they're amazing. Such energy and passion. Tamara's a woman of many talents. Who knew? I mean, we all got to know her through her patriotism and her grace under pressure, and frankly, to have been unjustly punished and imprisoned for 49 days and still have that positive and patriotic outlook on life is just incredible. We support her, and you are supporting her by being here today. I'd like to say a special thank you to the Freedom Passport folks. What a great idea that is. A way to share and remind people about our legacy of freedom. It's a rare advertiser with Rebel News who shares our deep values, so special thanks to them. If you want to help support Tamara Lich at her ongoing trial in Ottawa, you can do that at the special website helptamara.com. By the way, any donations to her legal fees, well, they're tax deductible. You get a charitable tax receipt. We think that this trial is going to vindicate her, and through her, vindicate and validate the entire Freedom Convoy. Thanks again, and enjoy the concert.
And now, Tamara Lich.
I used to be somebody that loved Canada Day. It was one of my favorite holidays, and it was always important to me to take my kids down to the activities or to the fireworks, and I lost that over the course of the last few years, and I think a lot of Canadians did. A lot of Canadians did.
There's a difference between being free and being free indeed. It's one thing to talk the talk, and it's another thing to walk the walk. When they find out how much it costs you to really be committed, most people walk away.
If you had a dissenting opinion, you were just vilified. And the convoy and myself is a prime example, you know. We start this convoy, we're advocating for peaceful protests.
They like the idea of freedom, but not the reality of freedom, because freedom is a messy business. Freedom is a messy business.
We're called racist and misogynists and white supremacists and terrorists and insurrectionists.
Justin Trudeau declaring a national emergency now.
There are no people in the world that became free without struggle.
Well, they created this whole narrative. All the evidence that came out at the inquiry, and you don't hear any of it.
Freedom is a messy, radical, flamboyant business.
It was total chaos, you know, and we pulled up on the hill and there was thousands and thousands of Canadians and flags and smiles and hugs and tears. It was so beautiful. You know, we saw that it was growing really fast, so we're talking about safety and peacefully protesting. And, you know, if you see people that are being threatening or acting aggressively, they're not with us. But the messaging that we were hearing back from the media and the government, we were just a bunch of insurrectionists coming to rape and pillage.
They don't just give you the advantage of freedom when they have enjoyed the advantage of your entrapment.
I've lost my job. I've lost my freedom of speech. I've lost my freedom to communicate with my friends. I have a daughter that I don't want her to be seen with me.
But after 2 years of lockdowns, forced masking, and vaccine passports, is there any democracy left to threaten in Canada?
When communist countries do this, when dictators do things like this, freeze assets, go door to door, put people in prison for peaceful protests, we speak up.
We are with them all the way.
You can tell
Having your bank accounts frozen,
what you're made of.
This is a form of fascism going on.
being thrown in jail,
You can tell
Because this unlawful activity has to end.
what you're made of.
being denied bail.
We should start with the democracy that is under threat
You can tell
right next door. A place called
Canada.
You can tell.
The government also intimated that it was being funded by Russians. So if it wasn't Russians, it was MAGA Americans.
What you're made of.
They couldn't pay mortgages.
It's taking bank accounts. Like, people cannot believe that happened, and certainly not that it happened in Canada.
What the convoy did was really reignite that Canadian spirit and again showed fundamentally who Canadians are.
But just the way he labeled those truckers as racist.
It's hard to overstate the historical significance of what we're watching right here. The Canadian Trucker Convoy is the single most successful human rights protest in a generation.
You gotta be strong enough
to be confronted with the inherent violence of a swastika flying on a street corner or a Confederate flag.
What the Freedom Convoy really showed people was that the democracy is an illusion. There is no democracy here anymore. You have God-given rights and freedoms, and know them and understand them and fight for them and advocate for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the helper who organized the Freedom Convoy 2022, Ms. Tamara Lich. Tamara Lich.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. Thank you so much. Wow. You can't make me cry because I still have to sing some songs. I don't know if you know how hard that is to sing and cry at the same time. Thank you so much. Wow. It's so great to be here, you guys. We have been so excited about coming to do this for a long time. Daniel asked me months and months and months ago if we could come and play here, and I said absolutely. Because one of the things that brings us together is music, you know, and it just seems so fitting to me that after the unity that we saw happen in Ottawa, you know, that we can come together and do something like this and celebrate together. And it's another just part of me that I get to share with you. So definitely have to say a big thank you to Daniel and Giacomo and NewWorldSon, who we get to play with tonight. Wow. And obviously, thank you for all you guys for coming. I know Rebel News is here. Well, I'm not sure where they're at, but they're here somewhere. And they've been very amazing to me. They've helped me write a book. As you know, the Democracy Fund is helping us with with my legal fees for my criminal trial, which goes into day 28 on Monday. 28 days to try and prove mischief. I think this has got to be the longest mischief trial of all time. I'm pretty sure it is, anyway. And of course, before I go any further, there's a couple people in the audience that I definitely need to acknowledge tonight that were with us on the ground in Ottawa. And of course, you know, we didn't really know what to expect when we got there. I knew or felt, you know, as these donations were coming in, and it was like $1 million, and the next day they're like, bump it, it's another $1 million. Wow. Canadians donated over $10 million twice in less than 8 weeks, by the way. Yeah. Fringe minority, right? But it was just so, I mean, the support that we had, and even in that, and I remember saying to this gentleman, you know, this was never about the money. This was the statement behind the money, and that's what scared them so bad. But back to my point, I think the number that I was told was there's approximately 138,000 lawyers in Ottawa, in all of Canada, and we had a couple of the best ones that showed up in Ottawa with us, stood beside us on the ground. And the reason I bring up the millions is because, I'm thinking this is great, but every time I have to bump it up, I'd get a little bit sicker because I thought, when you start talking about millions of dollars, lawyers are coming. In this case, it was good. If I could just have Keith Wilson stand up, please. There he is. Yes. He's been a great friend. He's been an amazing lawyer. He has done this from the good of his heart. He's sacrificed just as much as the rest of us, and I'm just thank you, Keith, and of course his lovely wife Donna. And then speaking of our civil suit, it just so happened that our lawyer from the JCCF, who's representing us, because we're getting sued for $406 million, James Manson is also here from the JCCF. They're heroes. I remember always hearing these nasty jokes about lawyers, but I don't get it. I mean, I think they've been fantastic. Oh, wow. I don't even know where to start. I'll try and give you guys... I thought what I'd do tonight is, before we play you some tunes and we start rocking, I'd give you a little bit of an update on what's happening with our trial. I'm not too sure if you've been following along. So far, I'm very happy to report that the Crown has now closed their case against us. And all the evidence that they've produced so far has been extremely helpful to us. So that's good. Yes. I've seen a lot of videos of me saying, please be peaceful, respect the police. We're going to follow the rule of law. Nobody's coming here to be violent. And I guess that's all they got. I don't know. If that's mischief, then I guess I'm a mischief maker. Proudly. So as I said, we're going into day 28, and I can honestly tell you that I never saw this coming. We started this thing, seems like a lifetime ago, and in the back of my head, after I'd reached out to Chris Barber, I thought, maybe I'd start a GoFundMe and we might raise about $20,000 and, get a couple of trucks to drive to Ottawa, and they could stand there with their signs and then get back in their trucks and go away or go back home. And clearly that is not what happened. And thank God for that. We were totally overwhelmed, because if you think back to the 2 years before then, it had been so dark, just dark and desperate times. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I think about something that happened a few years ago, it's like I forgot those 2 years even happened. It's like they've been completely erased. And the one word that we heard the most as we came across the country was hope. That's the number one word. The second one we heard was pride. Because Canadians, it's gonna make me choke up. Canadians were proud to be Canadians again. And they had hope, yes. Thank you. But you gave it to us. And therein lies the irony. Because we were all in the same boat. We were all feeling that way. And then we started getting these messages and people started telling us their stories. And I don't know, but I would love to find out how many tears were shed on the number one highway by the most biggest, burliest truck driving men you've ever seen. But it was a lot. It was quite an emotional time. So they wrapped up their case. We're going to go back in on Monday. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm positive. I feel positive. I don't feel like we have anything to worry about, because I do truly feel like we're winning. Yes, we are. And we have, the Supreme Court cases that are coming out, overturning Bill C-69 and the straws, the toxic plastic straws that actually aren't toxic. So there's lots of reasons to be hopeful, in my opinion. And even though sometimes I know that we're being bombarded with a lot of things right now, that's how I feel. And I remember saying to Chris as we were driving across Canada, I said, you know, they can't let us succeed here. This protest, they can't let this protest be successful. Because if we fall here, it's gonna, everyone in the world's, and it did actually, you know, in hindsight. I mean, I think it was the most successful, peaceful protest of all time. Polite, just like Canada, right? That's who we are. But I remember saying they can't let this succeed, because if we succeed here, I said, well, we don't know what we're walking into, Chris. We could be arrested. We might get shot. I mean, we're from the West, and we think all those people up in Ottawa are crazy. So we didn't know what was going to happen, right? And it's ironic, because for someone, I've only been to Ontario like one other time in my life, but I've spent more time in Ontario, I think, in the last 2 years than I have in Alberta. Which is fine, because I love it. I fell in love with Eastern Canada, I can tell you that. And that was one of my most profound moments, was when we saw all the support that we were getting from the Québécois. Because if you know my story, you know that before all this happened, I was on the board of directors for a Western Independence federal party. We built a party from nothing. And so my first big epiphany was finding out, I think on day 3, I was still sitting on my kitchen table organizing, and I found out that Quebec had 1,000 trucks ready to go. Yeah. And I was completely overwhelmed. And my first thought was this has all been a lie. All this division that they've been pushing was a lie. There is no East Canada versus West Canada. There's just Canada. And I think one of the first photos I saw was actually a Quebec man with the Quebec flag and the Alberta gentleman with the Alberta flag shaking hands. I mean, for me, that was a really big deal. That was one of the most profound things I'd ever seen. The second epiphany that I had was coming through Manitoba. And so imagine, if you will, you know, we're driving across Canada, and we thought, well, we didn't know what to expect once we crossed the Saskatchewan-Manitoba border, because we legitimately thought the closer we got to Ottawa, the less support we would see. But boy, were we wrong. We came through Manitoba, and I've never seen crowds like that before. And I looked out my window, and I saw a First Nations, a couple of them, ladies, dancing and drumming in their full regalia. But standing beside them were about 4 Sikh gentlemen. And standing beside them were Hutterite ladies with their children holding thank you signs. And beside them were nuns in full habits. Canada! It didn't matter what color you were. It didn't matter what your income bracket was. It didn't matter what God you worshipped. It didn't matter where you lived in the country. We dropped the labels, and for the first time in a long time, we were just Canadians, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Because that's the Canada that I grew up in. And so I guess I'm kind of rambling on a little bit here, but so we're going back into court. Obviously, I have to also thank the Democracy Fund, as I said earlier, who is funding my criminal legal defense. Yes. Thankfully, I'm very lucky. I mean, I can't imagine. You know, before this trial started, I think the quote was, or the estimate was going to be $300,000. $300,000? You know, so to have organizations like the Democracy Fund there to help people like me and to stand up for people and their civil liberties, the Justice Center for Constitutional Freedoms, yes, these guys are helping. Not just me and Chris, but there's others too, you know. The week after our trial, Bern Buchert, you saw the Mandate Freedom on the video. Bern Buchert's trial starts on December the 4th. And we got Chavez coming up. He's from Windsor. And we've got the Coots boys back home, you know. They need all kinds of help. That would be nice. I'm sure that day is coming. You know, as sad as it is, it's not great because this is our country, but all those things I find that they said about us during the convoy, like how terrible we were, and we were taking money from foreign entities, and we were being infiltrated by the Russians, and all this nonsense, right? But you know what's happening is it's all coming back to them, and that's karma. They got caught taking money from Beijing, the Trudeau Foundation. We have this big Chinese interference thing that's going to happen. I don't even know when. I guess they'll get around to that when they get around to, you know, mischief is very important. Mischief must happen right now. But if there's a foreign government interfering in your government, it can wait. It's not mischief after all. So, I mean, just thank God for organizations like these that are helping us. And so I would strongly, strongly encourage you, if you know anyone that needs help that we don't know about, because we want to make sure that all these people get looked after. The one thing that I've always said, I'm so blessed and I'm so lucky that I'm being helped, but there's lots of people that aren't, that aren't being helped by these organizations. But Chris and I always said, no one gets left behind. Nobody gets left behind. So we have to make sure that we're helping all of these people. And I have no doubt that we're going to win. You know, I really do. I've never had any anxiety about this trial, which is kind of weird. Because my joke is, like, I've never even been in Facebook jail before the convoy. Never, not even had a suspension, a warning, nothing. It's funny how life turns out, isn't it? Where was I? Anyways, no one gets left behind. We really have to make sure. I think we're winning. I feel like we have God and the truth on our side. I think it was actually, yes, thank you. I think it was actually Keith Wilson that said to me one day, and here's an example. We're at the inquiry last fall. Brenda Lucky comes in and she's got this massive briefcase. Christia Freeland gets up with a big messy binder full of notes, and they're all coming up with, duotangs and notes. And Keith Wilson said to me, the truth doesn't need a binder. Haven't had to use one yet. So, without further ado, we're going to play some tunes here for you tonight. I hope you love it. My husband, Dwayne, so graciously is also here. Yes. He's been absolutely outstanding. I'm so grateful to have him. He's driven back and forth across Canada now for me. I don't even know how many times. Thank you. Yes. I'm very lucky. Okay, so we're going to play some tunes for you. I believe there's going to be a little bit of an intermission. I definitely want to come out at some point and meet some of you. I've had an opportunity to talk to some of you already. I don't think you quite understand how much it means to me and to any of us from the convoy to hear from you and hear your stories and your experience. I mean, that's what this was all about. This was the most Canadian thing I've ever been fortunate enough to be a part of. And in the video, I know I said I stopped going to Canada Day and I had stopped taking my kids, but I'm like the first one there now. Make Canada Day great again. Thank you. I never have any problem finding my microphone. It's always the shortest one. Turn it on, that always helps. Thank you. We shot a movie once in my hometown. Everybody was in it for miles around. Down at the Speedway, some kind of Elvis thing. Well, I ain't no movie star, but I can get behind anything. Yeah, I can get behind anything. Let it out, let it all out. Yeah, stretch that thing. Make it last, make it last, at least until the supper bell rings. Well, the taxi driver locked in the rhythm, never liked the style. Throws the passion, man, something just to him on. Well, sometimes the faster he gets, the less you need to know. But you gotta remember, the smarter it gets, the further it's gonna flow. When you blow it hot dough, when you blow it hot dough. Woo! Baby, I feel fine. I'm pretty sure it's genuine. Makes no sense, but I'll take it free anytime. Whoever fits her usually gets her. It was the strangest thing. How'd you move so fast and move so fast? Yeah, into that wedding ring. Well, sometimes the faster it gets, the less you need to know. But you gotta remember, the smarter it gets, the further it's gonna go. When you blow it hot dough, when you blow it hot dough. Down at the Speedway, same Elvis thing. Well, I can catch her, but I can get behind anything. Yeah, I can get behind anything. Well, sometimes the faster it gets, the less you need to know. But you gotta remember, the smarter it gets, the further it's gonna go. When you blow it hot dough, when you blow it hot dough. Yeah, blow it hot dough. Blow it hot dough. Down at the Speedway, same Elvis thing. Johnny boy. Woo! Some content. Whenever you're ready. Is it a requirement that you have to wear sunglasses when you play a saxophone? I'm just wondering.
I could have been a contender, but my head wasn't cold enough. As a child, my wild eyes made up for what I was not. Now the chains are rattled, and I don't even care. I'm too young to be sure, and I'm far too old to be scared. By the gun, by the bullet, by the trigger, by the time, I could have been a contender. By the last drop of blood that I can squeeze in my prime, I'm gonna be a contender. I'm gonna be a contender. Hell, if you think it's easy, you best come well prepared. I live in no man's land, and you'll have to kill me there. I still love the taste of sweat, and I love the smell of blood. Oh yeah, alright. I love the rattle in my head. I love the fire in my lungs. By the gun, by the bullet, by the trigger, by the time, I could have been a contender. By the last drop of blood that I can squeeze in my prime, I'm gonna be a contender. You were right to be mad about the things your mother never taught you. 'Cause I was there when the uppercut caught you. I was there for the 10 count. Tell you the truth, you're better off being naked with death. You're better off naked with regret. You're better off making with your truth. I still put my money on you. I still put my money on you. 'Cause kid, you've got heart. By the gun, by the bullet, by the trigger, by the time, I could have been a contender. By the last drop of blood that I can squeeze in my prime, I'm gonna be a contender. By the gun, by the bullet, by the trigger, by the time, I could have been a contender. By the last drop of blood that I can squeeze in my prime, I'm gonna be a contender.
Thank you. All right, y'all can help me out with this one. I'm pretty sure you're gonna know the words. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. But I never lost a minute of sleep, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning. I sit proud, never keep on burning. Rolling, 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 rolling on a river. I said rolling, 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 always wanted to make a drummer do that. Thank you very much. I think we're going to have a short intermission, and then NewWorldSon's going to come out and blow our socks off. Thank you.
All right, we'll be back in 20 minutes.
when you first come here.
but I'll still be around. And I know, like I told you so many times before, you're gonna come back. Yes, you're gonna come back on knocking on my door. Yeah. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Yeah, time. Yes, it is. And I got the real love, kind that you need. That's why I know that one of these days, baby, I'm not gonna have to worry no more. All of my worries will be over. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Yeah, time is on my side. You're gonna come running back to me. Time.
What we're living in, let me tell ya. And it's a world that man can eat at all. When things are big that should be small. Who can tell what magic spells will be doing for us? And I'm giving all my love to this world, only to be told I can't see, I can't breathe, no, not where we'll be. And nothing's gonna change the way we live, 'cause we can always take but never give. And now the things are changing for the worse. See, wow, it's a crazy world we're living in. And I just can't see that half of us immersed in sin is all we have to give these futures. Whoa, he's a funky dog. Oh, he's a funky dog. Whoa, he's a oh. Yeah, he's not a duck guy. I said he's not a duck. He ain't no duck. He's a funky duck. Oh, he's a funky duck. I said that he's a funky duck. Funky duck. Funky, 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 funky duck. Oh, oh, he's a funky duck. I said, oh. Around here somewhere, he owns a truck, a buddy drives a stop. Oh!
Oh, the games people play now. Every night and every day now, never meaning what they say now, never saying what they mean, and they while away the hours in the ivory towers till they covered up with flowers in the back of a black limousine. Oh, we make one another cry, break our heart and we say goodbye, cross our hearts and we hope to die that the other was to blame. Neither one will ever give in. So we gaze at an 8 by 10, thinking about the things that might have been. It's a dirty, rotten shame. Try to sock it to you in the name of the law. Gonna teach you how to meditate, read your horoscope and cheat your fate, and furthermore to hell with hate. Come on, get on board. Look around, tell me what you see. What's happening to you and me? God grant me serenity to remember who I am, 'cause you're giving up your sanity for your pride and your vanity. Turn your back on humanity and you don't give a dime. When do you know if it's over and done? Longer than a breath this moment, waiting on a setting sun. Longer than a rocking chair when the rocking is done. Longer than a rocking chair when the rocking is done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just seconds away. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage the founder of Freedom Passport, Mr. Daniel Jevkovic. Daniel Jevkovic.
Here comes our second half. I don't know if anyone's going to be seating down for this one, I'm sure. So, I want to introduce you to one more person before we get going. I have to start off, I've got somebody's cell phone, men's phone, for sure, where I found it. It's yours. I'll be bringing it back to the Freedom Passport table. You can pick it up there. Two things I didn't mention to you is that we're doing a 64-episode educational platform for schools on knowing your rights and freedoms in an animated cartoon series, one subject at a time, so it can be stopped and can be talked about, discussed. And you saw a few little pieces on one of the videos here. The other thing, in front of all your seats, there's a little QR code. If you want to click on that, if you click on that, that'll bring you right to freedompassport.ca if you want to pick up some more CDs, not CDs, if you want to pick up some more of our passports to give out to friends and family, would be so appreciated. We're on our way. It's a good adventure. I really thank you for all your support, all you've done. And again, the reason I got involved was pressing a donate button on Rebel News. And now I'd like to introduce you to Tamara Lich from Rebel News.
Thanks, Daniel. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. It's really great to be here. Thank you to, of course, first and foremost, the Freedom Passport and Daniel for organizing this entire event. For some of you, if you're not familiar with who I am, tonight I'm filling in for the iconic David Menzies. In his absence, round of applause for David. He's truly one of a kind. He, with his top hat and his suits, he gives Rebel the flair that we so desperately need and provides such humor in a time of seemingly endless darkness. And so I have a big shoes to fill, and actually someone told me that I have a big hat to fill. Missed opportunity there to wear a really cool hat tonight. But I'm Tamara Lich. I'm a journalist with Rebel News. I have also worked my way up the ladder, I guess, so to speak. I'm also a senior editor with Canada's largest independent media outlet. And thank you. Hats off, I guess. Hats can be the theme tonight. Hats off to Rebel News and the work that they've done, because I think if it weren't for independent media and organizations just like Rebel News, we wouldn't know that there's anyone else out there who thinks like us and who feels the same way. And I hear often from people, and we saw it all throughout the Freedom Convoy and when the truckers hit Ottawa, people felt so alone and more distanced and isolated than ever before, and they really felt like they were outliers. And so having a media who was doing boots on the ground journalism, going out, just being in the streets, giving a platform to everyday, regular Canadians, I think was probably the utmost important thing we could have done throughout the last 3 years, if you would agree. And if we weren't doing that important work, we would have never met Tamara Lich. And she has been truly a person of integrity, of courage, and her continued persecution by the COVID regime does not fall on blind eyes. We can see that she has dedicated her life to seeing this through, and Rebel News has stood behind her every step of the way to make sure that her story's told. We deployed journalists to Ottawa to provide you coverage. Again, boots on the ground journalism throughout the convoy. We covered the Public Order Emergency Commission that basically just ended up not being anything about government accountability, but rather putting the organizers and the convoy participants on trial. And now we've been there every day to cover the ongoing criminal trial against Tamara Lich. And we will continue to do that all next week, ongoing. We even hired a reporter specifically dedicated to bringing you this coverage, Robert, in Ottawa. And all of this, what I'm getting at is that all of this would not be possible without your generosity and your support. And so we really want to say thank you now to everybody in the audience, because we don't take handouts from Justin Trudeau and that regime. Like many in the mainstream media do. And so we can continue to speak truth to power. We can continue to try, at least, to get some accountability from our government, from the bureaucracy, and we don't have to worry about biting the hand that feeds. We're only accountable to you, the people, and that makes me so proud. So proud. Thank you. And so the Freedom Passport has given us an amazing opportunity here tonight to do what we call the Bucket Brigade. And it's a fun way for our staff to go around and collect some donations, whether it be small or large, and help to keep our journalism afloat and keep the lights on, fund our gear, and make sure that we can continue to bring you this kind of coverage that really you wouldn't see anywhere else. If it were up to the mainstream media, they would have you believe that Tamara Lich is a domestic terrorist, and anybody who supported the convoy was framed in the same light. They have straight up lied to the public about what dissidence has looked like and been like throughout the COVID hysteria. And so my colleagues, Isaac and Avery, will come around now, and I can't see very well out in the crowd, so I trust that they're actually doing this, but they'll come around with a little bucket, and no pressure. Honestly, I know times are tough. We have record inflation in this country thanks to our horrible government and also the horrible way they responded to this novel seasonal pathogen. And I know the Canadians are struggling, and thank you. Canadians are struggling, and we know that. So if there's any small amount that you can give, if it's a couple dollars, if it's more, if it's nothing at all, then we'll pass around this little bucket, and you have an opportunity to help make sure free, independent press continues in this country, because I look back on the last 3 years, and I can't imagine what it would have been like without independent journalists. Am I right? Missed opportunity to wear a top hat, I know. But if you want to help also support Tamara Lich in her ongoing defiance of this criminal investigation, then this is the way to do it. Again, we are not accountable, and we don't respond to anyone other than our viewers and our supporters. And for that, I want to thank everybody in the audience for being here today. I think it is so important to continue to gather with like-minded people, to have discussions, engage in debate, and just ask the hard questions. And that's what I really love having the opportunity and being able to do as a journalist with Rebel News, because again, I don't have to worry about biting the hand that feeds. We don't take a penny from Justin Trudeau and the Liberal government, and we never will. Absolutely, hard stop. And of course, I want to thank again Daniel and the Freedom Passport, because we're a sponsor at this event here tonight, and that's really important to Rebel News, to build those connections, to garner that kind of like-mindedness, to continue to facilitate the support. And we see it here tonight. I think there's almost 800 people here in attendance. Yes, thank you. And truly, it is you, the people, who pave the way for the future. I was just saying to somebody outside there that I think that politics is really downstream from culture. And when we see the culture start to shift, that's when we can make real changes on the political level. And when that was stolen from us throughout 2020 and 2021, our chartered rights were basically thrown out in the water and stomped on by all levels of government. The bureaucracy didn't care. The mainstream media slandered and smeared everybody who so much as asked questions like, is this reasonable? And is it justified? And so I think that this reinforces the necessity of you, the people, to also be brave, to gather, to speak up, to make your voice heard, because there's no such thing as a wrong opinion. It's just an opinion that we don't get to hear in the arena of ideas. And so in closing, I wanted to just thank everybody for being here. Thank you for your continued support, not only for independent media like Rebel News, but also for the Freedom Passport, and of course for Tamara Lich. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Thank you so much for your support, and keep fighting for freedom. Thanks, Daniel.
Are you ready? Without further ado, I want to introduce you to NewWorldSon, Leroy Emmanuel, and the Chops Horns all the way from New Jersey. Give them all a good hand.
Come on, freedom fighters, put your hands together. Let me hear you.
I want to know if you believe in love. Tell me you believe in love. Don't let me change your mind. Say that love is gone. Love ain't gone. It might feel that way, but it's been here all along. Yeah, tell me everybody you believe in love. Do you believe in love? Yes, I want to know if you believe in love. Tell me you believe in love. Don't let it change your mind. Say love has had its day. Love's come back. It's alive and well. No matter what the people say. Leroy! Believe in love. Yes, I want to know if you believe in love. Tell me you believe in love. Don't let me change your mind and tell you that love's a breeze. Love ain't breezy, it's a howling wind. I knock a man to his knees. Yeah. You can come right up front if you want to dance. Don't be shy. Come on now. Take it there. Now watch me. And I said, everybody, do you believe? Yes, I believe in love. Well, come on, everybody, do you believe? Yes, I believe in love. I said, everybody, do you believe? Yes, I believe in love. Oh, yeah, everybody. Everybody, everybody, do you believe in love? Yes, I believe in love. I said, everybody, everybody, do you believe? Yes, I believe in love. Oh, yeah, everybody, everybody, do you believe? Yes, I believe in love. Love is the reason why we're here today. My friends, my fellow freedom fighters, love for this great country. Can I hear you? Love for our countrymen. A love that transcends politics. A love that's so radical and big that they can't report about it on the mainstream news because they don't know how to spin it. Johnny, this is John Irvine on bass. Say hi to John, everybody. I got something I want to say. I want you to help me out right here. It goes like this. Are you ready? Let me hear you play. Yeah. Well, I was a sailor. I was lost at sea, under the waves before love rescued me. I was a fighter, I could turn on a thread, but I stand accused of the things I said. Now when love comes to town, I'm gonna jump that train. When love comes to town, I'm gonna catch that flame. Maybe I was wrong to ever let you down, but I did what I did before love came to town. Hey! I heard the guitar scream, notes were turning blue, I was dazed and in a dream. As the band played on, I felt my life turn around. That was the day when love came to town. But when love comes to town, I'm gonna jump that train. When love comes to town, I'm gonna catch that flame. Maybe I was wrong to ever let you down, but I did what I did before love came to town. crucified my Lord. I held the scabbard when the soldier drew his sword. I rolled the dice when they pierced his side. But I've seen love conquer that great divide. And when love comes to town, I'm gonna jump that train. When love comes to town, I'm gonna catch that plane. Maybe I was wrong to ever let you down, but I did what I did before love came to town. Hey! And I'm gonna jump that train. When love comes to town, I'm gonna catch that plane. Maybe I was wrong to ever let you down, but I did what I did before love came to town.
Leroy Emmanuel on guitar. Leroy, let me tell everybody a little bit about you. If I give you my pocket biography, I'm in trouble now. Leroy was born in Atlanta, Georgia, but he grew up in Detroit, Michigan. Right across the river from Windsor. You lived in Detroit for the formative years of your adulthood. But you moved to Canada. Well, there you go. You lived in Detroit and Windsor. But you've been living in Canada for how many years now, Lee? How many years have you been living in Canada?
Permanently, 45 years.
45 years.
Before you guys were born.
Leroy, I wonder if we could do a song that pays tribute to the Motor City right now. What do you think?
Okay.
A song that would be appropriate for the times.
Well, it's got to be Marvin Gaye. Because Marvin Gaye was a good friend of mine. I knew him since I was 13 years old. We grew up together. And the greatest thing, in my opinion, that he ever wrote is a song called What's Going On. Yeah. And I think that song, Marvin was so far ahead of his time. Motown, he went right over their head. They didn't have a clue. But Marvin was into what's going on right now. That song is about, and that album is about right now.
Amen.
And Marvin was there. I was there. I'm on the deluxe edition of that album myself, and I'm honored to be on something like that. But however, I'm glad that Marvin wrote something like that because that's a song that will be here forever. And if anyone appreciates Canada and appreciate people like yourselves, is me. I appreciate you. That's why I moved here 45 years ago permanently here in Niagara Falls in the Niagara region to be with you because I knew now I know who all the real party animals are. Okay, what's going on? A one, a two, a one, two,
sing it,
three.
Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way, got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Yeah, yeah. Father, we don't need to escalate, no, no. You see, war's not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. to find a way, to bring some loving here today. Yeah, yeah. Picket lines, sister, and picket signs, sister. Don't punish me with brutality. Sister. Come on, talk with me, sister, so you can see what's going on. What's going on? 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 Everybody thinks we're wrong. Whoa. But who are we to judge us? Simply cause our hair is long, yeah. You know, we've got to find a way, to bring some love in here today. Yeah, yeah. A picket line, and picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk with me so you can see what's going on. What's going on? 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 What's going on?
Thank you. Oh man, we can't just do one.
Huh?
We can't just do one. We gotta do one more. We gotta do one more.
Well, you remember a group called the Temptations?
Never heard of it.
Now all these guys like Marvin Gaye, Temptations, Four Tops, Diana Ross, Gladys Knight and the Pips, these are all the people that I grew up with.
All right.
And I saw them almost every week, every day in the studios we were recording, never knowing that these people would be so famous. And during that time, I was doing stuff with the Funk Brothers, but I was also playing with a guy named John Lee Hooker. I was his lead guitar player for a while. I played with Albert King, all these kind of guys growing up. But the Temptations was one of my favorite stand-up groups, and David Ruffin and I had a band together, and he left our band to join the Temptations. And I was pissed off until I saw him on TV, and I was happy for him. So, however, there's a song called, Ain't Too Proud to Beg. How about that?
with no sense of pride. If I have to cry to keep you, don't mind weeping. If I keep you by my side, ain't too proud to beg. Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't too proud to plead, baby, baby. Please don't leave me, girl. I can stand, 'cause I'm gonna keep you in the way I ain't too proud to beg. Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't too proud to plead, baby, baby. Please don't leave me, girl. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Ain't too proud to beg. Hey, baby. Oh, don't leave me, girl. Woo-hoo. In the pit of my heart, it is days more and more. Not ashamed to call, plead, baby, baby. If pleading will keep you from walking out that door, ain't too proud to beg. Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't too proud to plead, baby, baby. Please don't leave me, girl. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, 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 ain't too proud to beg. Hey, baby, oh, don't leave me, girl. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. On Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. But when you're walking down the street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter rubs right off and you're nowhere. They say the ladies are something else on Broadway. On Broadway. But looking at Bill just gives me the blues. 'Cause how you gonna make some time when all you got is one pen dime? One pen dime won't even shine your shoes.
Broadway. On Broadway. I'll catch a Greyhound bus, go home, they all say. They're drunk, hey, I know they are. Gonna start to play this little green guitar, and I will show them I'm a star out here on Broadway. On Broadway. Out here on Broadway. On Broadway. Out here on Broadway. Come on, soul. On Broadway. They say that I won't last too long on Broadway. I'll catch a Greyhound bus, go home, they all say. They're gone, I know they are. Gonna start to play this here guitar. I will show them that I'm a star out here on Broadway. On Broadway. Out here on Broadway. Out here on Broadway. Do the biddy biddy. Do the booty. Yeah, let's take it home. Do the biddy biddy. Do the booty. Do the biddy biddy. Do the booty. Saying I'm walking up on Broadway. Got my guitar in my hand, don't you know? Come on. I'm gonna do hey, everything, ow, everything I can. I'm gonna get down on this Broadway town. Oh, I'm gonna get down out here on Broadway. Don't you know that I'm walking? I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm a walk, and a walk, and a walk, and a walk.
Thank you. Now, since we don't want to hurt nobody, I thought you might be apropos right now to just bring the temperature down for a second. I'm a professional, folks. But I want to play a song right now, one of my favorites, written by Curtis Mayfield back in the 60s. See if you recognize it. Get ready, there's a train coming. Don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith, hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, you just get on board. Get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. I said faith is the key, open up the doors and board them. There's room for all among those loved the most. So people get ready, there's a train coming. Don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith, hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, you just get on board. Cool notes, sticks, and play some saxophone. Take your time. Daryl Dixon on the saxophone. Cool notes! There ain't no room for the hopeless sinner who hurt all mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose fences grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the kingdom throne. So people get ready. Well, there's a train coming. Don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is faith. Hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Play something sweet now. Come on here.
Before I play, I have to say, if you don't know, he is the way. And if you just got a little chill in your neck, that was him letting you know that he is the way. So let me see what I can play on Daniel's sister's flute.
Get ready. You don't need no ticket. Just get on board. All you need is faith. Hear the diesels humming. You don't need no baggage. You just get on board. You don't need no ticket. Just get on. Just to get on Before they lay me down in that grave, I gotta let them know how they can be saved. Let the works that I've done now, let them speak for me. Help me out, John. Let the works that I've done, let them speak for me. Let the works that I've done, let them speak for me. Before they lay me down in that grave, I got to let them know how they can be saved. Let the works that I've done, let them speak for me. Now let this life that I've lived, let it speak for me. Let this life that I've lived, let it speak for me. When I've done everything that I can, even if my friends, they don't understand. Let the works that I've done now, let them speak for me. Come on, Leroy. speak for me. Before they lay me down in that grave, I got to let them know that they can be saved. Let the words that I've done, let them speak for me. You bring it right down for a second, band. May my life be my message. Not the words, not the political affiliations, not the virtue signaling, not the billboards, not the bumper stickers. Let the works that I do speak for me. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Walk the walk instead of talk the talk. Because we got a lot of people that like to clack their beaks right now. Talk, 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 talk. Let my life be my message. Let the works that I do the talking. You know what I'm talking about? Now, band, when I raise my hand, I wonder if we can take it a little bit higher. Leroy, when I give the cue, can we take it a little higher? Come on, freedom fighters, can I take it a little bit higher? Can we take it a little higher? Shout toes, can we take it a little higher? Can we do a little higher? Little higher? Little Let the works that I've done, don't let them speak for me. Let the works that I've done, let them speak for me. If I get to stand before my God, I want to hear him say, humble servant, well done. Let the works that I've done, yeah, let them speak for me. Let the works that I've done, yeah, let them speak for me. Let the works that I've done. Let the service I give, let it speak for me. You know what, man? I think everybody wants to hear the blues. I think there are a few people in here that want to hear the blues, and it's gonna mean a lot more coming from you than me. What do you say? Are we gonna do it?
All right. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. How many people out there like the blues? I don't like the blues. I don't. I really don't like the blues. You know why? Because I got to live the blues, you know. I got no choice but to live the blues. But however, blues is not a bad thing. At least one thing I can say about the blues, among all the other songs and other music, it tells the truth. The blues tell the truth. I know, because I played with a lot of blues guys, and after they finished down in that bottle of whatever they were drinking, they started telling the truth. And there's always in a blues. Now, I got this song, I wrote this song years ago, watching TV in Germany. I do not speak Dutch. So I'm watching the TV in Germany and I'm just flicking until I came up on a channel that I understood. It was called the CNN News. It was in English. So that was the only thing that I could watch, and I sit there and my guitar is never far from me, so I grabbed the green machine. I said, we're gonna play some rock and gonna play some funk. And my guitar looked at me and said, no, you're not. You're gonna play the blues. I said, why? He said, I was sitting here watching that station just like you, buddy. And I got the blues. So we're gonna play the blues. So anyway, I come up with this song. It's called the CNN Blues.
I love you, brother. I love you, Leroy.
It's not about the station. It's about what's going on in the world, like right now, is what all this freedom is about. We're trying to get free, not from the government. We're trying to get free from the blues.
That's right.
I'm trying to tell you like it is. I grew up in it. I know. Anyway, the CNN Blues goes like this. Just the blues goes like this.
Celebrating a heartache. Lost my baby, and I'm celebrating a heartache. Don't know what else to do. Oh, how much more I can take now. Sitting around and I was watching the CNN news. Yes, just sitting around and I was watching the CNN news. So much
trouble in the world. That's why I'm standing here singing the blues. Yes, but I'm here to tell you, whether you stand, slip or fall, I'm here to tell you, whether you stand, slip or fall, there's a holy one they call Jesus, and he's coming for us all.
One more time for Leroy Emmanuel.
Thank you. CNN Blues.
Can we get the drummer song? Can we get the drummer song? Get the drummer song. 2, 1, 2, 3, go.
Where are Mr. and Mrs. Leach? Where are Tamara and Dwayne? I want to see if I can impose upon Mr. and Mrs. Leach to come up on the stage. Where are they? God bless you. It's been a really great night. You having a good time? Yeah, this is what social distancing doesn't look like. I like sweat. Yeah. One more time for Tamara, everybody. Come on in. All right, we just learned this song. I just taught everybody this song. But we're gonna do our best. It was a song originally recorded by the band. It was written by Mr. Bob Dylan. And if any of you know the lyrics, sing along. Even if you don't, sing along. B minor, C and D. See, that wasn't showmanship, I'm telling you, we just learned this song. They say everything can be replaced. They say every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who brought me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Stands a man in this lonely crowd, a man who swears he's not to blame, but all day long I hear them shouting so loud, just crying out that he was free. Help me sing it, come on, yo. I said now, I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall
Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Bring it right down, sing it again, if you know it. I see my light come shining, yeah, from the west down to the east. One more time, sing. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. God bless you, everybody. Thanks again to the Freedom Passport, to Rebel News, and to all here at Central. It's a great facility. We had a great time. God bless you and keep you. We look forward to the next one. Yeah. Let's go.
But I've been in the wrong place. But it must have been right.